Welcome to Voice Lab. Today, Voice Lab would like to ask you some questions about how we can make Dandenong an even better place to live for children, and how we can make children's voices heard, valued, and celebrated. Before we begin, how old are you?
I'm 11 years old right now.
10 years old.
12 years old.
I'm 9.
What is your favorite color?
My favorite color is orange.
Purple. My favorite color is red and blue.
Light blue.
Oh, cool. My favorite color is blue.
How does this color make you feel?
It makes me feel calm and relaxed and safe.
It makes me think about the sky and the water, ocean.
It makes me feel peaceful.
What languages do you speak?
I speak English and Vietnamese.
Normally when I'm outside I would speak English, but when I'm inside my home, mostly I speak English and a Chinese dialect called Dijiu and Mandarin.
I speak Burmese, English, and Auslan.
I speak English and Malayalam.
Dari, English, and Urdu. I speak Dari, which is also Persian, English, and I also do sign language.
Vietnamese, Spanish, and English.
I speak Tamil and English. I speak Farsi, Dari, English, and also I do Auslan.
What suburb do you live in?
I live in Springvale.
Dandenong. Springvale South. I don't know the name of it.
I live in Doveton.
Keysborough.
Noble Park.
What is the best thing about living in your suburb?
The best thing about living in my suburb is that everyone always supports each other.
That there's really nice people there and there's multicultural people.
That I have all my friends and there's like tons of great food shops around me.
There's a big park next to where I live.
It's new, it has lots of parks, and it's just close to lots of shopping centres and the beach, and more closer to my family.
What would you do to make your suburb better?
To make my suburb better, I would make sure that everyone is included.
Well, personally there's like when I go around the suburb, there's not many parks or like children's areas, so if I could, I would like add like a few more like big playgrounds where like children actually are interested, not like just a boring slide and all that. So I'll do that, and I would like put a big like a entertainment center where like children have like ball pits and like all that, so they can entertain themselves while like adults like go do their thing.
Stop the killing and stop the violence there. Like in our suburbs there's only shooting, killing, and like fighting going around, and I want it to stop.
Pick up rubbish. I usually see lots of rubbish on the floor. No plastic bags.
What does community mean to you?
To me, community means that everybody feels like they belong. Community means, the word community means everyone together and happy and safe.
Lots of members from lots of different countries that live close to each other and will support each other.
To me, community means like a diverse culture where we all live in like the same area, where we all respect each other's properties, and we like all get along with each other, and like we all participate as like one whole group, not just like individually participating in things.
What makes your community a good place to be?
The thing that makes my community a good place to be would probably be that everyone is proud of how everyone has come and how everybody supports each other. Because if it provides lots of things for children, and you can feel safe because of all the
adults and staff and how they treat you, and it's just, yeah.
I think it's because there's a lot of different cultural people, and then like you can find someone who speaks your language and is from the same culture as you are.
Where is your favourite place in the whole world?
My favorite place in the whole world would be Queensland.
Dubai and Thailand.
In the whole world, I love Paris, and I also love Australia, where I'm living. So yeah.
I think my favorite place is just Australia. It's just a beautiful place to be in.
I don't really have a favorite place, as long as I'm with my family and everyone's safe and I'm with my friends.
Home. Because no one's there to judge me for what I'm doing, and I can just do basically anything.
In order to make Dandenong the best community it can be for children, Mission Australia and the Council share a number of goals. One of these goals is helping families be kind to one another. Do you think this is an important goal?
Personally, yes. If we can get families to be more nice to each other, then we can develop better relationships and teamwork skills with each other. So we're not always struggling when something bad happens. We can all work united as one group to solve a problem.
Yes, because you can't feel by yourself at home and then families are being rude to you, because then you feel safe. You don't feel safe at home, you won't feel safe anywhere else really.
What are some ways your family is kind to you?
My family, they always help me in any situations. They always support me and everything, and yeah, they always care for me. They never ignore me.
They are understanding, and then they listen to me, and I can talk to them when I have problems.
Another goal is helping families to improve their language, reading and maths. Do you think this is an important goal?
Yes, because if you don't know maths, reading and writing that well, you won't get a good job in the future.
Because my parents don't know English and I don't know much about my parents' language, so it's really difficult for me to speak it. And my parents yell a lot, so... And my sister swears a lot.
What do you think would help you get even better at reading, writing and maths?
That my family would always support me and that they would help me whenever I struggle.
My family and my teachers always say practice. Practicing makes the best.
Practice. And the help from the teacher.
Another goal is helping parents be the best parents they can be. Do you think this is an important goal?
Yes, I think this is an important role because I think that the more parents believe in their child or children, then the better possibility of a good person their children can be when they grow up and get sometimes they can get really good jobs the better you care for them.
Because if in order for their children to be happy and feel safe, they must help their children, and if they were to do that, then their children can copy the same thing as their parents.
What makes parents good at being parents?
Because they really love their children, and love pretty much guides the way to help their children.
They always care for you, and no matter what you do, they'll still love you.
They take care of us.
I think it's because they're there for you and you can trust them, and they got your back.
The last goal is helping families who are having a difficult time to get the support they need. Do you think this is an important goal?
Yes, because you have to make let them have normal lives like everyone else, and let them be the best families to have.
Yes, because it's not fair that some families have everything and there's families that just have nothing. So I think everyone should have an equal share.
What do you find most helpful if you are having a difficult time?
The most helpful is to write because I can just let all my emotions go.
Alone time.
I find it helpful when I talk to my sister or when I'm like just sitting by myself and thinking about it.
Someone to talk to.
Other children have suggested making a guide for people who are new to Dandenong. Do you think that's a good idea?
That's a really good idea. Because if you don't know your way around your place, around your community, you'll get lost and it'll just be a waste of time.
Yeah, because people won't know where to go.
What would you put in the guide?
I would put helpful phone numbers that would help, that would provide a safe place for people, like Lifeline, and places to go when people don't really know where to go for homeless people and things like that.
All types of different languages so they can understand and shows the places around.
I will put directions and where to and danger places so they know to avoid it.
I would put how to understand understand people, where people come from, learn about what's in Dandenong, because Dandenong is different from every single suburb or area.
If you were in charge and you wanted to create the best community for children, what goals would you set?
A goal that I would set would that everybody would have to support each other and try to make friends with each other and make them belong.
I will set more homes for children that don't have a home, and more places they can go to have fun, like more parks and slides.
I would try and ban plastic bags, try and cause less global warming, and yeah.
I think the first goal is I would replace the old playground equipment, because I know there's some kids in the community who complain to their parents about how boring the park is, and I went to another suburb and their playground was massive, so I'd probably make a big playground for all ages and disabilities and all that. And then I would probably, for children, I'd improve all the garden areas, so they would look more beautiful, not just one flower bed for the whole park area.
What is the best thing adults can learn from children?
The best thing that adults can learn from children is that you can always be yourself, and if someone judges you, it's okay, because that's how you really feel.
Not to always yell, because children barely yell, but adults do.
Maybe I think for the children's voices to be heard, because the adults think that they're in charge and they think that they know everything, when the children might know even more things than them.
The best thing that adults can learn from children is friendship, teamwork, and having fun.
To be creative.
I think it's sometimes not to worry about things too much, because some adults do get too worried.
What is the best way adults can ask your opinion?
By talking and by communicating.
They can observe farmers from a far distance, or they can just came up and ask us how we do it.
I really like the idea of the forums that we're doing right now, because there's a lot of different kids that come there, and then that means there's a lot of different voices and a lot of different opinions. So, and I also think a survey would be good.
By just sitting down and asking questions.
If you had a magic wand, what would you change about your community?
I will make the poor people have houses and stuff, and I'll make the rich people not be so judgy and stuff.
everything would be easier to do. Say, getting groceries would be much easier, and like you can walk to every place that you need to go to, and it will be a much cleaner place that has lots of renewable energy and clean energy.
If I would change, I would change the fact that there's people that get drunk and then at night they just go around being rowdy. So I would change that. I would also change maybe like some of the parks, like the golf places can be like parks for kids.
If I had a magic wand, the only thing that I would change about the community is that everybody is welcome and that people won't sleep on the streets and they are welcome to sleep in a safe building where they feel like they belong.
Before we finish, is there anything else you would like to say to Voice Lab?
Yes. Thank you for having me here. It's a great pleasure for me to be here. And it's very special to me that you guys invited me here.
I hope that the children's dreams can come true, and I hope their wishes can come true in terms of helping other children in the community, for example, with their maybe problems or their family issues.
I'd like to say that I'd rather have communities together more than not together, but I'd still I'd love to have everyone together and just it'd be a really kind and a generous thing to everyone to understand each other and get along well.
I would like to say that even though Greater Dandenong is a great community, we still need to focus on including everybody, because I know that some people feel left out at some points in their lives, and we should all be there to help one another and stay strong and support one another.